We see more detail for the downwards movement labelled minor wave 2, some increasing range and momentum for downwards movement within minor wave 2 as it is expected to subdivide as a single zigzag at this time. Any corrective movement within minor wave 2 cannot move above its start at 4955.89, considering there's support from technicals for this wave count that I'll get to in a minute. If price does make a high above this point, then minor wave 1 will most likely be labelled complete at the subsequent high, and the target range for minor wave 2 then altered. As this high here on the daily chart, we see more detail for the beginning and almost middle stages of minor wave 2, though as price continues the labelling within minor wave 2 may be altered. It is currently expected to be a single zigzag within the final stages of minute wave B. As minute wave B continues, it cannot move above the start of minute wave A at 4955.89. We see more detail for the downwards and sideways movement for the beginning stages of minor wave 2. It is currently expected to be within the early stages of minute wave C, however it does remain possible that minute wave B could continue higher. If that does happen, as minor wave 2 is currently labelled a single zigzag, then minute wave B cannot move above the start of minute wave A at 4955.89. Minor wave 2 currently subdividing as a single zigzag. However, as price continues, it is possible for the structure within minor wave 2 to be relabeled at minute degree. With minute wave C continuing lower, any second wave corrective movement within minute wave C cannot move above its start at 4767.44. Is this high here on the daily chart, we see more detail for the downwards movement labelled minor wave 2. This wave count sees it subdividing as a single zigzag as it is the most common corrective structure. Within that single zigzag, minute wave C is expected to now continue lower, and within minute wave C any corrective movement cannot move above its start at 4767.44.
Minor wave 2 may be continuing further sideways and lower as an expanded flat, or a double zigzag, or a double combination.
Is this high here on the daily chart, we see more detail for the downwards movement labelled minor wave 2, labelled complete as a double zigzag, with price to now continue higher with this strong bullish candlestick in particular, seeing minor wave 3 in its early stages now moving higher. For minor wave 2, currently labelled a double zigzag. Upwards movement now expected to continue for minor wave 3, however, as we do not have any confidence point having been met, the movement for the last few sessions has moved over or sideways. We haven't changed the invalidation point, and so when a confidence point, the first initial confidence point, may be at 4758.41, that would invalidate the alternate chart that you'll see in a second, and a further high above this other confidence point that was also shown on the weekly chart. A high above both of these points, or even just this first one here, would add some further confidence to this wave count, and then would see the invalidation moved up to the start of minor wave 3 at 3546.88, where any second wave corrective movement within minor wave 3 cannot move below this point.
Minor wave 2 could be a complete double zigzag. First zigzag in the double, labelled minute W, double joined by a 3 in the opposite direction labelled X, and then ABC, minute wave Y. From this high to this low, this downward movement will fit either as an impulse or a zigzag. They can often look very much the same. It depends on what degree you label little corrections within them. At lower time frames it will fit as an impulse, and at the daily time frame it does look reasonably good as a zigzag, but it's not as obvious as this. So I think that the alternate Elliott wave count actually has a slightly better look. Alternatively, instead of a zigzag being complete here, if this is an impulse, then that means minor wave 2 may be incomplete. So we still have A, B, C, W, X is the same, and then we have A, potentially B to complete, and then C to move lower. This wave count could see overall downward movement with choppy overlapping movement to create lower lows and lower highs for several weeks or possibly even months yet. This could align very nicely with Bitcoin's main wave count, which is expecting bearish movement.